Highlights from tourism research in the Pacific space of the Pacific Islands Tourism Research Symposium 2021, held from 30th November to 1st December, on the theme Navigating Uncertainty Through Research, Partnering for Knowledge-Based Action in Building Pacific Tourism Forward. A joint initiative between the Pacific Tourism Organisation, the New Zealand Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade, and partners, the event brought together research and tourism stakeholders from the Pacific and beyond to discuss challenges and opportunities in shaping a better future through tourism. Highlights of research and initiatives contributing to responding to change. The Pacific Tourism Data Initiative affirms the value of sound research and data to better understand challenges and inform future tourism policies. As the sector rebuilds, renewed research and policy focus must be on understanding community needs and seeking their input in areas such as when the borders should reopen, to which markets, and carefully assessing the benefits of opening against potential health risks to the country. The COVID-19 pandemic has reinforced the importance of the domestic market as demonstrated by the Yumi Together holiday campaign in Solomon Islands with the support of government, the industry and the national airline in jump-starting the local economy. On the other hand, the Maori Experience campaign in Kiribati evolved to be more than a domestic market drive as it triggered the revival of local economic activity and served as a significant education opportunity to increase awareness of tourism by e-Kiribati and appreciation of local experiences. In response to COVID-19, a theoretical community-centered tourism framework explores the importance of localizing tourism by redefining tourism for the benefit of local communities, which is inclusive of the local ecology and all generations connected to a place as the foundation for a just and sustainable future. Such a process proposes the need to redefine tourism, ensure that public investment in tourism is for public good, and socializing tourism by creating awareness that tourism should operate according to local community benefits. A study in Tonga reveals a fluctuating trend in the country's tourism growth and underscores the need to explore opportunities from the disaster tourism and volume tourism, which are evidently happening informally in the visiting friends and relatives market. Highlights on research on sustainability in the tourism space. A study in Fiji, Tonga, and the Cook Islands examines tourism development on the basis of the dependency theory. It raises the need to look closely at the dependencies and inequalities created or manifested by tourism at local, national, regional, and global scales and explore mechanisms that ensure tourism development benefits more Pacific Islanders. A recent research in Rutuma reveals mixed opinions about community preferences for tourism and its contribution to the local community. It generally favored controlled small-scale tourism development in the form of cultural tourism, visiting friends and relatives, sports and nature-based types of tourism. The Rutuman diaspora and Fiji were the preferred key source markets, as well as the more familiar Australia, New Zealand and other Pacific Islands markets. A study on sustainable tourism preferences for Fiji in the UK reveals that prospective eco or environmentally friendly visitors are willing to pay more for sustainable and community-based management practices as long as some form of access is guaranteed. Our research in Vanuatu underlines working with nature as a key leverage point for enhancing sustainability in the country's tourism system. It highlights the value of nature-based solutions as an anticipatory approach to deal with long-term change, creating destination capital and reducing exposure and vulnerability of the destination to climate risks and other sustainability challenges.